Hey everybody, so as you can tell I still kind of look like a sweet potato, but I got one of my layers off so I don't look as crazy when I go out in public. But today I actually wanted to touch on a different topic, and I wanted to talk about what happens when you don't win, when it doesn't go according to plan, when you work your butt off and you don't get the results that you want. I know that a lot of the times we follow people because they're inspiring and we see them win and they're getting trophies and we idolize that. We want to be like those people and we want to attain that status, and it comes easy and natural for some people, and they go out and they compete once or twice and they get nationally qualified and they work their asses off and they look amazing. And then there are some of us that we work our asses off and we have to keep doing that over and over and over again for something that we want, for something that we love. And a lot of the times we don't see the results immediately. I'm currently waiting to get feedback from the judges on my physique and what I was missing and what I can do to improve for the next time I want to jump on stage. And to be honest, it can be really disheartening. Whenever you get up there, you give it your all. You've been dieting, you've been training, you've been missing out on social events, you've been, eating this really clean diet, and you put your body through the biggest changes, the biggest challenges emotionally and physically that you're ever going to do. It takes so much to be a competitor if you want to be competitive, really competitive, and you leave it all out there and you ask these judges, this is my best. I'm giving you my best. And whenever that's not rewarded, it can be really hard. And I know that a lot of the times people will say, but you got up there, and that is a winning in and of itself. You got to that point. You made it to the stage. Only 2% of the nation will ever get up on a stage in a swimsuit asking to be judged by other people. It is a really scary and intense thing to do. But for someone who is competitive by nature, who wants to get up there and win and qualify, it's really hard to swallow. And that's who I am. I want to get up there and I want to succeed. But last night when I didn't place, I got off stage and I thought, okay, what's my next move? What am I missing and how am I going to make myself better? How do I thrive? How do I succeed out of this moment right here? How do I grow? Which is a new feeling for me, because normally I would immediately get down on myself and beat myself up and I'm not good enough. What am I missing? It's really hard to turn your mental game around and say, okay, I'm still the best. This is the best I've ever looked. How do I beat me right now? How do I become the best version of myself and just blow myself out of the water the next time? It's a mental struggle. It's a character builder. When you dig deeper and deeper to grow, to get better, to succeed, that's what we should be doing. We're coming out of something where we're not successful and rising from it. And I think it's a lot harder to be that person, a better person, and come out on top. So what I'm saying is, don't give up on what you're working so hard for, because sometimes it just takes a longer journey. It's a process. It's breaking yourself down. It's building yourself up. It's finding who you are. It's gaining that confidence on stage. It's having the presentation. It's continuously whittling away at your physique and molding something that you can be proud of. So step away from every experience knowing that you're bringing your best, and then just go back and do it again. Grow, build more muscle, put on more mass, lean out, whatever it is. Do it to the best of your ability and do it again and do it again and do it again. Because if you're passionate about it, you're not going to give up just because one time, two times, three times like me, it's not enough. Go up. You don't go down. You don't beat yourself up. You rise to the occasion. You kill your workouts. You kill your game and you do it again. Not winning gives you opportunity to grow. It gives you an opportunity to learn. It's a time for you to build even further. And I honestly think that it makes you learn even more about yourself. I have grown so much as a person doing these shows, pushing myself mentally, pushing myself physically. I've learned a ton. And honestly, that's one of the reasons that I like to compete. Whenever I'm out of prep, I say I actually kind of miss the struggle, because it really pushes you. It makes you see different sides of yourself, and it brings you face to face with these mental barriers that you may never know that you have, or they're really hard to get past in a day-to-day setting. And whenever you compete, you have to come head to head with those things and say, all right, how do I get over this? How do I overcome this hurdle? And then you do it. Just get so freaking amped to be who you are and to keep growing as a person. I want all of you to look at every experience that you have as a growing experience and look at it with tenacity. Look at it ferociously. Go after what you want with the most intensity that you have. We should be doing everything full throttle. Don't ever sell yourself short. Don't ever half-ass anything, and just go after it. Be fearless in what makes you happy, like with no questions, no doubts. I'm gonna be sharing backstage, behind the scenes stuff from the show, but this has just been sitting on my mind all morning this morning, and I want everybody to realize that even if you don't do as well as you wanted to the first time, the second time around, whatever it may be, just don't sell yourself short. Just keep going. There are people that will cheer you on, that will support you, that believe in you, and that find so much inspiration from the people that have to work their asses off to get what they want. We're the underdogs, and that makes us awesome.